is 28 degrees this morning, 5:19 right now. We're a little bit behind, but not too much to care. It's cold. Got a couple hours of sleep after work. Now I'm headed up to the reservoir. I'm headed up into the area of the old swayback buck, see if I can get him or one of his other cohorts to come on by for a shot today. I do know there is a good group of does up there, and the area I'm hunting that they bed around that area, and should be one of them bucks cruising there, checking them, seeing if any of them ladies are coming in estrus at any time. Other than that, I'm really tired. Let's see how we can kind of work this. I think I'm going to try and sit all day in the tree. I have a lot of licky chewies, some snickety snook snacks, see if I can have enough fuel to stay in the stand. Forget what I got. I think I got a protein cookie, a Cliff Bar, some beef jerky, Nature Valley, crumbs everywhere bar, and a bottle of water. So that should suffice for a full day sit. Didn't have time to make any sandwiches, but yeah, I'm very excited, very positive, very confident about today. So let's go get it done. Good luck to everybody that's out there hunting right now. Stay warm, stay alert, and shoot straight. Have a good one.
I'm finally set up in the tree, ready to rock and roll. I only boosted one deer out here. Pretty sure it was doe, didn't sound very big. But we're all set, ready to roll. Stay tuned, people. So, no action this morning thus far. Had one deer boost out in the dark when I got to my stand. And heard a couple deer walking around right at first light, but too thick to see in certain areas. Just had two hunters come walking up the trail here. Whistled at them, they waved and they went back their own way. I guess they were just coming in for midday. Sit on throughout the rest of the day, but that pretty much kills my spot because they walk through bedding area, so I'm gonna split on out of here. Okay, so I've relocated to back to the spot where I killed the doe the first week, the big doe. And this place is absolutely destroyed. The first 100 yards I walked in here, there's just monstrous rub shredded everywhere. So definitely one of the big boys is out to play. Let's see if we can bring him in. The wind's doing some funky things here, but for the most part it seems to be my favorite. They like to patrol this area. I don't know if you can see, but back along this real thick stuff. Those bed all around here and down here. Across this whole creek bed right here. But he has a line of rub that runs way out that way. Fingers crossed, maybe we can get on it tonight. Stay tuned. It's 5 o'clock. This last hour is supposed to be the best of the day. Nothing's moving yet. I don't know what it is. Small game came in today, and so there's a few small game hunters about a half mile up the road. Don't know if that's gonna have an effect on anything, but we'll see. Fingers crossed. I don't know if you can see this, but we tried our best today. Didn't pan out. Not a lot of movement in here. Very surprised, but hey, That's the name of the game. Not gonna shoot him if you're on the couch. I'll be out next week every day, so stay tuned. Okay, it's November 3rd, election day. We saw some deer moving on our way in on the roads. Checking out the this close to having a bear. Okay, so far, very windy day. No deer sighted by me. Big black bear came in to about 25 yards. No shot, too thick. Hopefully he doesn't screw my morning up. But Colby saw a decent buck up where he's at. And another local, Jake Madiak, just shot a real big 8. So they're obviously on the move. Fingers crossed that we can get something done down here. Alright, stay tuned. Well, it's just about 10 o'clock. I got work and I'm gonna get down because I got a pretty far walk and a lot of gear to pack out. So gave it a hell of a day. Sat through this really, really bad wind, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Almost had that black bear. That'd have been nice. That'd have been a first PA black bear with a bow. So, but other than that, no deer cooperated. Colby saw a decent buck, but that's it for the day. So, I'll be out tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes from there. Okay, so the situation is, I heard some movement over there, so I tipped my bleed can a couple times, and I saw the biggest buck I've ever shot at, and a doe come by. The doe worked her way all the way down. I have a little bit of footage of her. She worked her way over here. I was working trying to get him in focus on the camera. However, he was picking up my movement, so I ditched the camera. I'm sorry guys, you're not gonna get great footage of it. But I ditched messing with the camera. He had me picked. He had me dead right several times, and you'll hear it on the video that he actually snorted at me several times and stomped at me. However, my wind was perfect. The doe had zero clue I was here. She worked her way up to 15 yards and fed off. He came up to 35 and I stopped him and I made the shot. I panicked. I'm not gonna lie, people. You hunt long enough, you're gonna have these issues or instances where it happens. We all make mistakes, we all make bad shots. I'm sick to my stomach over it, honestly. It's not right. It's not fair to the animal. He's gonna die, but it's not gonna be a quick death. And unfortunately, it happens. But as I said, you hunt long enough, you're gonna come across these issues. I definitely panicked. Buck fever is real, and I shot back. I hit him back. No doubt about it. If I'm lucky, I got liver, but I hit him back. So, in the meantime, I got a hold of a tracker, and he told me to back out. Don't even go look for the arrow, just back out, and we're gonna come back at 7 p.m. tonight and hopefully recover my deer. I have a good idea which way he went. I have a good direction. I'm just very nervous, not gonna lie. It sucks. It's a very shitty feeling. I'm better than that, but it got me. What can I say? I wish it was more of a situation where he surprised me and he was there and I just went into kill mode and made the shot, but I saw him come in from such a long ways and he took his time getting up here. I fell apart, and it happens to the best of us. I just fell apart. You know, it is what it is. I'm just going to do my best to make sure I recover this animal and do my best in my abilities, and you know, that's the only thing. That's respect for the game. You know, that animal deserves every ounce of my energy and tracking ability, especially with the dog and everything. That's going to help, but that animal deserves everything I have in order to find it. So this sucks. Well, I'm gonna slowly pack up and back out of here. Attempt to go get something to eat, maybe take a nap, and wait on the call from the tracker. So, I'll keep you guys updated.
Fucking look at this thing.
Hey guys!
What?
How did you feel about that drag?
That was fun.
You owe us a cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Look at it.
Here, get some light on that, guys.
Look at that.
There we go.
Absolute beast of a deer.
That is a monster.
How far of a drag? 1 mile?
Mile exactly.
2 mile hike, 1 mile drag.
2 mile hike, 1 mile drag. Look at that thing.
Well, this is the scale now. Somebody's got to beat the length of the tailgate.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Look at that.
That's for sure. Yeah, he's got a little skid mark from dragging,
Little
but
road rash.
I think he'll be good for the Cape.
Nick, take a picture of that like that.
That is a dandy.
Take a picture of that, Nick. What are you doing? I'm getting ready to tie it off. Look at that.
I should
Wow.
Hey,
send this to.
what a deer.
Yep.
What a deer.
Hey, I'm gonna hold it and
Absolutely.
do an interview.
Get rid of
This and just get my hat off. squared away here.
Yeah, the camera went off.
It will.
Okay.
All right, you got some light on it?
Yeah.
Put your headlamp on it. There you go.
Look at that.
All right, we're here, Pennsylvania, 4C, Schuylkill County, public land. This buck came in just around 7:30, following a doe. He was ghosting her for about 15, 20 yards away from her. She made her way on up. I made a piss poor shot, self-admitted. It was a bad shot. I fell apart. Instead of going to see my arrow and instead of trying to track it up myself, I realized it was a poor shot off the bat and I wasn't gonna find it without help. So I immediately look up United Blood Trackers of Pennsylvania and Cody in Pottsville, Cody Evans. I cannot thank you enough. I cannot say enough. You're a gentleman. You were very nice and polite, and your dog found the deer in 30 minutes. He only went 250 yards, and he was down.
Brought your boy along too for the help too?
Yep, his little boy. Great marker of blood. Great picking up the track too. My two friends, Nick Hollenbach, Jimmy Melnick. I owe you guys a few beers.
Yeah.
A few beers, a few cheesesteaks.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get you some milk, Nick, to wash down that Libby's pie you bought in the parking lot.
Pre-game parking lot pie.
Yeah, fat meat shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was a hell of a drag. It's the biggest body deer I shot and the biggest rack buck I shot in Pennsylvania and probably even in Ohio. So we're going to take it to town, weigh it, hose it off, and then take it to the butchers and get it caped out and see if the meat's salvageable, which these guys think it is. I think it's a little on the stinky side. I'd rather be safe than sorry, but we'll see what the butcher says. So, all right, we got some work to do. We're going to be signing out. All right, I'm going to do a little bit of an editing note to the video you just watched. It is Corey Evans. Corey Evans, if you're looking to contact a blood tracker. I went through United Blood Trackers of Pennsylvania on their Facebook page and looked him up. He was the closest one, and I have zero complaints. Great guy, great dog, found my deer within a half hour. However, I do advise some advice he gave to me, and not necessarily advice, but what I did, he pointed out what that was good was it was a questionable shot on my part. I knew it wasn't a great shot. I didn't even go down and check the blood for blood or look for the arrow. I just completely backed out. So if you're ever in that situation and you know you're questioning your shot, or you know it's not a good shot, and you know you're probably gonna have to get a blood tracking dog, just back out. Just know right where your shot was at and back out. Let the dog have its best chance to find that animal. I was going to film the whole blood tracking process with the dog and everything, but you have to understand I was more focused on finding the deer itself, so that's why I decided not to record that whole bit. I was more focused on making sure that I was marking blood where I needed to mark the blood properly and have everybody in line, let the animal do its work rather than worrying about filming. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for the next one after this. So stay safe, shoot straight.